What is up, fellow YouTubers? I got you on the cell phone here. And, well, I'm gonna make a delicious pizza. Now, to bake a good pizza, preheat the oven to 420 degrees. Set the oven for 18 minutes when your pizza's ready to go in. And I guarantee you, YouTube, you'll have perfect pizza every time. That nice golden brown crust. Every time. That's the magic combination right there. Now, while our oven preheats, we're going to cook up some bacon for our pizza. Go ahead and there's a bunch of grease in the bottom of the pan, so that'll help cook our bacon. Turn the stove on to 8. I did a review of some candy that a fan sent me. I'll get that on the upload here. That video didn't take too long, so it's probably going to upload first before my rant/inspirational video uploads. But that's alright. As long as I'm producing content for my YouTube channel. Yeah. Now, the candy review is called Cherry Review because, it's short, sweet, to the point. Go ahead and open. Monetization on. Save. Alright. I had a fan send me some cardinal cherries. Man, that's literally my favorite kind of candy. I don't care what anyone says. I've always loved chocolate covered cherries. They're just delicious. But yeah, got you here on a fresh cooking video, YouTube. Gonna show you how to make an Elvis Presley pizza. Now, Elvis Presley himself enjoyed peanut butter and banana sandwiches deep fried in bacon. So, yeah. I'm gonna find a way to incorporate that into a pizza. It's gonna have peanut butter, it's gonna have bananas, bacon, beef, cheese, pepperoni. It's gonna be good. So, we'll get that stove turned on and we'll get some bacon cooking. Yeah. Now, them pizza squares aren't very big. They're big enough to make like a smaller pizza, but I want to make the crust into a smaller pizza on purpose. That way, you don't want your crust to be too thin on the bottom, because then you go to cut it and it's going to break and fall apart. And you don't want too many ingredients on your pizza, otherwise it's going to be difficult to pick up. Believe it or not, YouTube, I've had peanut butter on a pepperoni pizza. It sounds gross, but it's actually not that bad. Definitely a combination you wouldn't think would taste good, but you'd be surprised. Couple drags of that, put it out. Alright. Let's take a look at our... Yeah, buddy, our pan is nice and heated up. Now, because there's going to be some sweet ingredients going on in our pizza, I'm not going to add any seasoning to our bacon here for the pizza. I'll go ahead and set the camera down right there. Beautiful. I am, however, going to grab a plate to put the bacon on. That way we have some prepping room. We got our Oscar Mayer thick cut bacon that we're going to use for this. I'll grab about 3 to 4 slices here. And there we go. The bottom of our pan is full of bacon. I'll wash the hands real quick. Look at all that delicious Oscar Mayer thick cut bacon cooking up into the pan. Oscar Mayer is not a sponsor. Now, if you're putting bacon on a cheeseburger or a pizza or in an omelet, or if you're adding bacon to your recipe, you want to make sure your bacon's pre-cooked before you add it, because if it's not, trust and believe, that's not very sanitary. I don't think the FDA recommends eating raw bacon. The reason why I can get away with adding all that bacon to the pan is quite simple. As the bacon cooks up, it'll shrink and shrivel, allowing me to have more room in my pan. Now, if it's pre-cooked enough to a degree, it'll cook up in the stove on top of the pizza. We might have our first two pieces here. Yep, there's our first two pieces. Second and third pieces. And like I said, YouTube, the bacon's going on the pizza, and it'll need to be pre-cooked so that way you're not eating raw bacon on your pizza. I just slipped these two pieces right here. They're just about done. Bacon. No, don't curl up, you son of a bitch. God damn it. Hold on a second. Be careful when uncurling it by hand because the bacon's going to be hot. It might be too late. It might have already just curled up. Yeah. That's alright. It's all going on the same place anyway, so it's not going to matter that much. Okay, let's take a look here at these next two pieces. Good. Very good, very good. This piece is definitely done. So our bacon's almost done, YouTube, and this is all we're going to need the stove for. Looks like these last two pieces are just about done. Yep, they're done. Alright, cool. Alright. I'm going to put the stove on to a 2. Keep the heat going. We're going to use some of that grease for our pizza here in a second. But we want to make sure that, yeah, we do this right and do this by the books. So what I'm going to do now is get the pizza stone. And I'm going to get the pizza stone, and then we're going to flip the camera over here, just like that. Alright, so we got our plate full of delicious bacon. Go ahead and set that right here for now. Actually, no, I don't want it to fall. We'll set it on here. Alright. Now, this here is our Pillsbury pizza crust. This is the thin crust. This is all they had available at the store, so I'm gonna roll with it. Now we're gonna see if we can. There we go. Gonna go like that. Give it a good whack after we open it up, and look at that. All that crust just pops right out. Alright, so now we're going to take it, find our lip, and we're going to unroll it. And awesomeness, we got it unrolled. Alright, so now what I want to do, I want to form that crust. This is something you don't have to necessarily do, because it will form a crust all by itself. But if you want a nice thick crust, go ahead and take it and fold it just like that. Fold it over onto itself just like so. Make a nice little square with it, or a circle, it don't matter. Squares are easier to make. Alright. That was the oven letting us know, hey dipshit, your preheat's done. Awesomeness. We're gonna need a sauce for our pizza, so for our Elvis Presley pizza, we're gonna use some Jif creamy peanut butter for the sauce. Got plenty of wands to make today, so I'm trying to get as many done as I possibly can. So now what I'm doing is taking this peanut butter, scooping it onto the crust. And I have enough here that I can kind of spread it out just a little bit. Now what's going to happen is this peanut butter is going to melt when we cook it, and it's going to melt all over the bottom of the crust. So this will taste interesting. Hopefully it'll taste good. No guarantees though. That's the fun of making it, trying something different. Okay. Kind of go around here. Alright. going to add a pinch of brown sugar to that peanut butter. There we go. That's enough of that. And now we're going to need some bananas. Grab a banana from the fridge and open her up. I take our banana and we're going to cut it into slices. And we're going to put it on top of the brown sugar. Elvis Presley pizza, let's get into it. We still want to have room for the rest of our ingredients, so that's why I'm trying to cut these as thin as possible without being too thin. Alright, so this is what we have so far. Not looking too shabby, man. Let's scooch that one over. There we go. It's not looking too bad at all. Alright. Oh. So next I'm going to add some cheese. And then we're going to add some beef and bacon and pepperoni after that. A good pizza needs mozzarella. So grab some of this shredded mozzarella cheese. And we're just going to place it on top of our bananas. Best part about the pizza is the cheese. Am I right, YouTube? Or is it eating the pizza? Man. So I'm going to pile some cheese on top. Make it look nice and pretty for the camera. beautiful. Alright. There's definitely enough cheese for our pizza. Now we got some Hormel pepperonis. Go ahead and open them up. And there we go. Not quite how I wanted to open the bag, but at least they're open. Go ahead and add some pepperoni to the top. Okay, that's definitely enough pepperoni. Go ahead and take our bacon and break it up into pieces here. Put it on top of our pepperoni. Bacon's already pre-cooked, so you're safe to put it on top of your pizza. Just kind of take it and break it up. Although, truth be told, I probably should have put some of that bacon on top of the banana. That's alright, though. We'll make it work. Just pile that bacon right on top. Just gonna pile that bacon on top of our pepperoni. Elvis Presley pizza, nice to meet ya. Yeah. And then I'm gonna cook a little bit of beef to put on top of that bacon, and then might top it off with a sprinkle of cheese, just so that it all sticks together. There we go. Press it down just a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. This is what we're left with so far. That's looking pretty good, YouTube. Come back over here. I'm gonna take some of that grease from the bacon and I want to dump it onto the pizza. All that bacon pizza, or that bacon grease, we're going to dump it onto the pizza, YouTube. Get a little bit on the crust on the outside. Just a little bit. Just for flavor. There we go. need some beef for our pizza. Really give it some meat topping. So go ahead and turn the stove back up to an 8. And I'll get a small burger patty formed for our pizza here. Go back over to our tube of beef and I'm going to squeeze off some beef here. Alright, that should be enough beef for our pizza. It's not a humongous ball, mind you, it's a small patty because we got a smaller pizza and this is like one of the final 2 ingredients. So as you can see, it's not very big. It's enough to put just a little bit of beef onto our pizza, but not much. Just enough beef to give it some flavor, huh? Go ahead and drop that in there. Now the plate we use for our bacon, we can also use it for our burger patty. Again, no seasoning on the patty or the beef or the bacon or what have you, just because of all the sweet ingredients going on here. Wash my hands again real quick. Dry them off. We can't have the beef completely raw. It does have to be cooked. A little bit of pink in the middle won't hurt you. So I want to cook this to be medium rare. It'll cook a little bit when it's in the oven anyways, so yippers, that beef's just about done. Alright, now that our beef is done, let's bring the camera back around here to our delicious Elvis Presley pizza. Of course, I have no idea if this is going to be delicious or not. That's why we're making it. I'm going to go ahead and start taking chunks of that beef and just tear it up into small pieces. And if it's a little pink in the middle, it's not going to matter. Like I said, it'll cook in the oven. So this beef is cooked medium rare, basically. Let's see here. There we go. All that beef is on top of our pizza. I love that, looks delicious. And now, just for the final touch, I'm going to add some more cheese to the top, just to give it some extra pull. And I'm not going to add a whole shit ton of cheese to the top, but just enough to cover that beef a little bit. Just a little bit of cheese on top of our beef and our bacon. This will kind of help everything sort of stick together. And like I said, I'm not putting a whole shit ton of cheese on top because there's already going to be a shit ton of cheese on the bottom of this pile. But this will be enough cheese to melt on top and, you know, have everything sticking together. And you like just a little bit more, maybe right here. And if you like the cooking videos, subscribe for more awesomeness. I be coming up with crazy recipes all the time. Doing random things for a pizza or a burger is kind of what I do. I make crazy burgers, I make crazy pizzas. Oh. Some cheese trying to escape. Get back up there. That's definitely enough cheese for our pizza. So I'm going to close up with this pizza here. You can see it's right here. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and take and just kind of there we go. Like 3 or 4 good squishes and kind of squish it down a little bit. Alright. So in the oven, we want to bake it for 18 minutes. So time got it right in there when it hit 18. You know what the secret to that is? If you're going to cook a pizza for 18 minutes, put it on for 19 minutes. And by the time you get the pizza in the oven, it'll turn to 18, so you'll get that full 18 minutes on your cook. Alrighty. Well, YouTube, at this point I have done all that I can do as far as the pizza goes. I got it in the oven, cooking. So, let's take a look here and see what we got on the computer. The rant/inspirational video is uploading. The cherry review is uploading. Yeah. So now what I want to do is I want to plug my phone in so that way it doesn't die while we make this video. There you go. Go ahead and plug the phone in so it doesn't die while we make this video. Phone doesn't want to. There we go. There we go. Awesome sauce. Looks like this pizza video is going to take over an hour, but that's alright. Sometimes my cooking videos are usually over an hour long just because a lot of YouTubers will edit, chop, trim, but that's not realistic. This is making the pizza in real time. So, again, I have no idea how this pizza is going to turn out, but the ingredients I put on it looks pretty delicious. Elvis Presley pizza. Booyah. Now, the reason why I didn't put any jelly or mayonnaise on it is because you don't want to bake mayonnaise. That becomes unsanitary. And, if you're putting jelly on a pepperoni pizza, no, that just doesn't sound right. You know what I'm saying? I've had peanut butter on a pepperoni pizza, so I already know it works. But that sauce is going to caramelize at the bottom with all that brown sugar and that peanut butter, and the bananas are going to cook and get all mushy. So, we'll see how this Elvis Presley pizza do. Chances are it might be pretty good. You never know. End up cutting it into like 4 slices, or or at the very least 2 slices, and I'll cut it into 4 slices and we'll serve it up onto a plate. Yeah. Now all we can do is sit back, relax, and wait patiently. I mean, the concept, YouTube, the concept of putting fruit on pizza is nothing new. People put pineapples on pizza all the time, which to me, pineapple on pizza is kind of gross, but who knows? Maybe the bananas on top of the pizza will be interesting. Maybe it'll be gross, maybe it'll be tasty. Yeah. We got like a little bit of peanut butter, a little bit of brown sugar, and some bananas for the sauce. And then right on top of the sauce, we got the cheese, the pepperoni, the bacon, the beef, and more cheese. and a little bit of bacon grease poured onto the crust on the outside to give it some flavor. Yeah. If you're on a diet or you're trying to lose weight, don't watch my cooking videos. I guarantee you, YouTube, my cooking videos are going to make you want pizza or a burger every time, because that's how I roll. And here's something I haven't done in a while. Facebook Live. And I already got the phone on airplane mode, so if they try prank calling my ass. Alrighty. So I want to go into Facebook Live for the second half of this cooking video. What is up, Facebook Live? Chilling like an old school rock star villain. I've gotten started on another batch of wands for Etsy as we speak. But before I get to carving my wands, I figured I'd make me something to eat. So, right now I got my phone going and I'm making a cooking video while I do this Facebook Live video. And right now you're catching the second half of the cooking video as it happens. There's a pizza in the oven as we speak. Yeah. What's up, David? What's up, Kim? What's up, Sammy Lynn? What's up, Locus? Dana Smith, Ash, how y'all doing? Yeah, we do have a little bit of snow in Wyoming. It's not a whole lot. It's at least doable. Yep, I'm making an Elvis Presley pizza for YouTube. I avoided using mayonnaise and jelly for the pizza just because I don't think that would have tasted very good with the pepperoni. The mayonnaise would have, but the jelly not so much. And you don't want to put mayonnaise on a pizza and then bake it because that's hazardous. It has to do with the way mayonnaise is made. But that sucks. Ash Griggs says it's snowing like crazy here in Colorado. What colors are you making? The same that I usually make: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. I'll carve out the sticks that I have, and I'm going to turn a couple of my wands into pipes. It's the handheld wand / pipe that I came up with. And as a matter of fact, I have one of them done right now. I gotta show it off real quick. Now, at a distance, it looks like just your average wand, but you look up close and you see the bowl for the tobacco and then the mouthpiece right there. Show YouTube as well. Now, I'm not going to provide the tobacco for the wand pipe but you can get that on your own, I'm sure. And to show you how it works, it's quite simple, really. Take some cigarette butts from my ashtray. I'm going to squeeze it into the bowl. And one butt pretty much filled that bowl up pretty good. Just like that. Now you can have a wand you can also smoke out of. And I bullshit you not. Check this out. YouTube and Facebook. Yeah. Take a couple of hits of tobacco out of the wand pipe just to show you how it works. This is a new concept that I came up with for my wands. I don't see a whole lot of people trying to combine pipes and wands into one. And that's why I'm using a fatter stick for the wand pipes. It makes for more surface area to work with. Yeah. Now I got two more sticks right here that I can make a couple of wand pipes out of. These are wide enough to do such. 1, 2. I'll be able to make 4 pipe wands out of these sticks right here pretty easily. So I'll be able to do red, orange, yellow, and green, which means I'll need blue and purple. So I'll need like maybe 2 more sticks after that, but that's not going to be a problem. I'll need all those wands carved out and done first, and then any remaining wands that I need to make, I'll go out and get the sticks for them and make it happen. Trying something different with the wands. To answer your question, Chris Hubble, yes. Can you take ghost hits of strong tobacco with it? Yeah, if you light it and you cover the hole with your lighter, yes, you can. Would the copper make you sick? Nope. That's why the copper is nowhere near the hole. It's wrapped around the hole and nowhere actually inside of it. Yappers. Do you have to use cigarette butts, or will non-gross tobacco work too? Yeah, you can use any tobacco you want to use for the wand pipes. It doesn't necessarily have to be cigarette butt tobacco. This is just using the cigarette butt from my ashtray as an example. Would the copper make cannabis healing properties more powerful? That is a good question, Carla. I am not sure. But if you live in a weed-friendly state, you can also use that wand to smoke weed. Yeah. No, I've seen a couple of people make staves that were pipes, as well as walking sticks that had built-in pipes. But I've never seen people make a built-in pipe and a handheld wand at the same time. And they aren't very big on the bowls, but they're big enough for a couple hits at least. Which is a cool concept, you know, it's a great way to remarket my wands and, you know. There will not, I repeat, there will not be an age limit on these wands. However, I do not provide the smoke that goes into your pipe wand. That's something you're going to have to get yourself. Yeah. And this is why you're not seeing me put paint on the handles of the pipe wands, because I don't want that getting on the inside of the bowl. You could, Chris Hubble, you definitely could. It wouldn't get my business in trouble. It would just get you in trouble if you got caught. So, yeah, that's something you have to consider. Will smoke from the pipe make your magic stronger? Not necessarily, no. That's all depends on how powerful of a practitioner you are. Could you still get in trouble? You still need to be in a certain age to buy water pipes. Not necessarily, no, because primarily it's a wand with a little sneak-a-toke built into the handle, so, In fact, let's go to Etsy real quick and just see. Because if they sell pipes on Etsy, then I should be golden. Which I'm pretty sure they might. Wouldn't hurt to check. Just to make sure that Etsy allows it, you know. Wouldn't want to get in trouble on Etsy for selling paraphernalia. Let's see. Alright, if it'll load. There we go. Pipes for smoking. Oh, well, would you look at that, Facebook and YouTube. Of course, Etsy has pipes for sale. A lot of these are glass blown. Some of these are made out of quartz. Some of these are made out of wood. Cool, man. Well, now that I know you can sell tobacco pipes on Etsy and you won't get in trouble, that's good. That's very, very good. Very good indeed. Oop. Well, it looks like the pizza's done, YouTube. Hold on a second. Let's get it out of the oven. Ha 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 ha. 1 second, Facebook. I'm in the middle of a cooking video, so I gotta take care of that first. Turn the timer and the baker off, and Alright, YouTube, we gotta get a close-up of this pizza all nice and done out of the oven. we cut into it. What do you think, YouTube? This is why I said 420 degrees for 18 minutes. Look at that crust. Golden brown every time. All that cheese melted on top of everything. You got a couple of cheese bubbles forming, but that's alright. I'm not gonna lie, YouTube, this pizza does look pretty good. So what I'm gonna do right now, while we got Facebook Live going, I'm gonna cut into this pizza and then we're gonna have a slice and try it. Elvis Presley pizza, get it for your face, dankness for your face. Seems how we're eating pizza, might as well use a plate from a pizza restaurant to eat it. Not a sponsor. Alright, let's see if we can get a close-up of me cutting into this pizza with my pizza cutter. Ha-ha. Let's scooch that plate forward just a bit. Gonna move that bread out of the way. There we go. Perfect. So go ahead and we'll cut into this delicious pizza. Oh, YouTube, you hear that sizzle? Yeah. That sizzle sounds good, doesn't it? Yippers. That's the sizzle of dank-ass pizza being cut. That fresh sizzle. Hoo-wee. Okay, so I'm gonna try to pull this pizza forward just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I did make a bit of a mess on the counter when cutting into it, but that's alright. That is quite alright. So what I want to do is I want to cut this delicious pizza into 4 serving slices. There we go. Our pizza is now cut into 4 serving slices. Now what I'm going to do, YouTube, is I want to plate up some of this pizza. Grab a slice of it. Oh. Okay, I'm going to take this washcloth and kind of wipe the grease up off the counter there. There we go. So before we plug the phone back in, take a look at that, Facebook. This is my Elvis Presley pizza that I made for YouTube. And, well, it looks and smells delicious, that's for sure. Okay, YouTube and Facebook, let me just plug the phone in real quick, get it plugged back in. Now that we're done making the pizza, we got it cut into 4 serving slices. That's what I'll be eating for today, most definitely. Yeah. Alright, got the phone plugged in. Alrighty, Facebook, and YouTube, let's have a gander at this so-called Elvis Presley pizza, right? Yeah. There's definitely enough toppings on here. Like it's sagging just a little bit from the weight of the toppings. And it's even pooping the toppings all over the plate. But who cares? Yo, YouTube, Facebook. Yo, this pizza is good, man. Putting bananas on it was definitely an interesting take. But surprisingly, it actually works with this pizza. Oh, man. Oh, dude. Yo, I am actually really happy with the way this pizza turned out. It's always nice, YouTube and Facebook, when I do a cooking video and the pizza comes out or the burger comes out just right. It's going to be a little bit messy because of the ingredients used on it, but that's all right. Yo, this is some good pizza, man. 100%. I made a pizza to honor the king of rock and roll, and this is definitely doing it. Elvis Presley loved deep fried peanut butter banana sandwiches, and he deep fry them in bacon grease. So this is sort of a twist on that. You get all the peanut butter and the cheese right there. You can see it. A little cross section right there. Oh man. This is so flippin' good. Yes. Get some food in my stomach before I continue making wands. Yeah, this pizza is definitely good. It swings, man. You get the chewiness and the sweetness from the bananas and the peanut butter. Then you get the salty taste from the bacon. And then you get this nice mild taste from the mozzarella cheese, and then a little bit of bite from the pepperoni. Got the beef in there doing its thing. Yeah. This particular cooking video will be uploaded to YouTube as soon as I can. Wasn't sure how bananas was gonna taste on a pizza, but you put it with some peanut butter and, wow, it tastes damn good. And that crust, light, golden brown, chewy, flaky. Perfect crust every time. Of course, you already know, Facebook. You want to cook the pizza at the perfect temperature, 420 degrees, 18 minutes. Boom. And you will get perfect crust every time. No bullshit. One last bite for the hell of it. That's definitely a messy pizza. You can see the grease on the plate. I'll grab some napkins and wash my hands, get a cup of water. Hold on a second. I know what you're thinking, like bananas on pizza? That's a little weird, man. It's no weirder than putting pineapple on pizza, in my opinion. Yo, that pizza kicked ass. Not trying to toot my own horn, and I'm not just saying that because I made it. That was actually pretty good. I'll give a shout out to Josh Lawyer. He sent me some cardinal cherries, and I'm uploading a review of those cardinal cherries right now. It's called Cherry Review. And then I got my rant video, which I made last night. It's sort of a rant / inspirational video. And yeah, I'll get this excuse me, I'll get this cooking video on the upload when those two are done, or at least when one of them's done. How long is this cooking video on my phone? Hour and 15, almost an hour and 16 minutes. But that's real time. You know, a lot of YouTubers will cut and edit their videos. Not me. I'm sure I could do it, but it takes more time to upload content. So, you know, what you see is what you get. Yo, I love coming up with new recipes, and that one is definitely a recipe for the books, man. That's going in my arsenal. It's that good. Man, I've been loving the new recipes I've been coming up with lately. That bacon caramel corn cheeseburger. Beautiful. And then now I have this Elvis Presley pizza. Oof. Woohoo. So damn good. Is it healthy? Probably not. Excuse me. But who cares? You got one life. Live it, love it, and enjoy it. Let's see if I can get... Okay, I'm going to grab my spittoon so I can prop the camera up while I finish this YouTube video. Because I did have my my camera propped against my cup here, but... Probably the healthiest thing I've had for that meal was a cup of water. But, yeah. I'm gonna grab some more water. I'll be right back. Cheers, Facebook and tubes. Well, YouTube, I would call that pizza a booming success. That's definitely going to make for some tasty eats later on. But putting bacon, peanut butter, and bananas on a pizza, oh yeah, I went there. And it's delicious, dude. I cannot stop boasting about it, man, because wasn't too sure how it was going to turn out. And like I said on this particular video that I'm filming on my phone, I've had peanut butter on a pepperoni pizza, and surprisingly, I think it tastes good. That's just my opinion, though. You may think it's gross, but yep. And all that beef, as you saw on the outside, cooked all the way through. After being in the oven for 18 minutes, it was pre-cooked enough to make it safe to eat. So by the time I took it off out of the oven, boom. Well, anyways, tubes, if you like the cooking videos, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more cooking videos like this one that you've seen, subscribe to the channel for more. Excuse me, it was just that good. Anyways, tubes, thanks for watching my dank-ass cooking video showing y'all how to make an Elvis Presley pizza. And I'll catch you cool cobras on the flip side.